Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today for the start of the Twilight Zone countdown, ranking all 156 episodes of the original Twilight Zone. Yes, there will be episode spoilers as well, so just a heads up on that. So as excited as I am to start this countdown finally after rewatching all the episodes, an episode I'm not too excited about is my least favorite Twilight Zone episode, number 156, Sounds and Silences. This is a season 5 episode directed by Rod Serling and written by Richard Donner. This is an episode that I really don't like very much at all. So the basic premise of this episode is that a man basically likes loud noise. It may be related to something that happened in his past, and this character is played by John MacGyver, and this character is just very, very annoying. I don't really like anything about him. Various things happen to his hearing throughout the episode, which is kind of hinted at but not really totally explained. That part of it's fine. I don't need big long explanations, but my main issue with Sounds and Silences is that I just don't care about anything that's going on. I mean, the concept of the episode isn't that great anyway. Like, okay, the guy hears loud noise and then various things happen to his hearing throughout the episode. Sound starts irritating him and then he can barely hear at all. But why do I care about this? And because the character is unlikable, I don't really care about him. He also has a wife in this episode. She's not much better than him, to be honest. There's also these office workers that I think are supposed to be comic relief, but I also found them kind of mean-spirited and obnoxious, and there's just not anything about this episode that I really care about, but I don't think the execution is that great either. Rod Serling, who wrote some of my favorite episodes, his script here just isn't very good. It just kind of wanders aimlessly. There's not really much point to it. And Richard Donner, who would go on to direct a lot of great movies later in his career, his direction's passable, but he doesn't really do anything to enhance this episode either. It's one of those episodes where there's a lot of sound effects, and those are obnoxious and annoying. And like I said, the episode just kind of plods along. The mood is all over the place. Is this supposed to be a comedy? Because if it is, it's not funny. Is it supposed to be a drama? There's nothing overly dramatic that works either. Maybe they were going for kind of an in-between mood, and I don't know. It's just kind of all over the place. There's just nothing that stands out about this episode, and like I said, I found the lead character really irritating. I had a headache when this episode ended. Also, the ending could have saved it, but the twist ending, or kind of a little bit of a twist ending, isn't very good either. The lead character just keeps shouting and shouting, but he's hearing like less and less. Like, really? Okay, I guess it kind of makes sense, but again, what's interesting about it? Overall, I just think Sounds and Silences is probably the most pointless episode of the Twilight Zone, and I find it kind of boring. Like I said, all the characters annoy me, and I just don't really care about this story, so that is why Sounds and Silences ranks at 156, my least favorite episode. As always, if you've seen this episode and would like to let me know your thoughts on it, you can always leave me a comment about Sounds and Silences and tell me if I've ranked it too highly or too low on the list. As always, thank you very much for watching. The next video will be number 155 coming soon. Thanks.